Good day and welcome to the Midday News on BCOS television. I am Boluwaji Ogumola. Stakeholders, including energy experts, economists, and Nigerian workers, have raised alarm over the suspension of petrol imports by the federal government, urging urgent price regulation as Dangote Petroleum Refinery takes command of Nigeria's 14.4 trillion naira petrol market, signaling a major shakeup in the nation's energy sector. The Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority confirmed it had not issued any import license for petrol this year, saying that it was no longer needed because local production now meets national requirements. Data from the NMDPRA, a federal government agency, showed that Dangote Refinery accounted for about 92% of Nigeria's daily petrol supply in February, as the regulatory agency stopped the importation of petrol. Dangote Refinery is the only plant producing petrol currently in Nigeria. Other modular refineries produce diesel. The confirmation by the NMDPRA that it suspended petrol importation because the country now has enough domestic supply generated diverse reactions from stakeholders. The NMDPRA warned against the return of petrol imports, as the Minister of Finance, Wale Edun, declared during a live television program on Wednesday. The federal government has received the long-acting injectable lenacapavir, LEN, for use as pre-exposure prophylaxis, PrEP, in the prevention of HIV and AIDS, marking a significant step in expanding the country's HIV prevention options. The government said the introduction of the injectable drug would support ongoing efforts to widen access to prevention services while strengthening Nigeria's broader response to HIV. The National Coordinator of the National AIDS, Viral Hepatitis and STIs Control Program, NASCP, under the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, Adebola Basharon, disclosed this in a statement issued in Abuja. Basharon explained that the introduction of lenacapavir for PrEP represents an important milestone in expanding prevention choices for individuals at risk of HIV infection. He noted that NASCP, in collaboration with partners and stakeholders, would ensure the safe introduction, strategic deployment, and effective integration of lenacapavir into the national HIV prevention framework. The Oyo State Police Commander says it has arrested suspected armed robbers and recovered weapons, stolen items, and cash in Ibadan. The command's public relations officer, DSP Ayolade Olayinka, in a statement, said the breakthrough followed intelligence-led stop-and-search operations by police operatives on patrol at the General Gas area of Akobo in Ibadan. According to the statement, the operatives intercepted a suspect, Abiodun Adeyemi Michael, who attempted to flee upon sighting the police but was swiftly apprehended. A search conducted on him led to the recovery of a Magnum pump-action gun loaded with 6 live cartridges, several mobile phones of different brands, a Wi-Fi device, power bank, Oraimo radio, 4 wristwatches, and a cash sum of 130,000 naira. Police investigation revealed that the suspect had been on the police watch list and allegedly operates along the borders of Lagos State, Ogun State, and Oyo State, engaging in armed robbery activities. The police urged residents to remain vigilant and report suspicious movement to the nearest police station, assuring the public of its commitment to protecting lives and property. Still on security matters, the Oyo State Police Command has recovered a stolen motorcycle, arrested 2 suspects in connection with the theft in Ibadan. The command's public relations officer, DSP Ayolade Olayinka, disclosed this in a statement made available to reporters. According to the statement, the recovery followed a report made to the Ileido Divisional Police Headquarters by a resident, Olaoye, who informed the police that his stolen Bajaj motorcycle with registration number GMD361QQ had been sighted in an uncompleted building at the Iroyin area along Ologmoeru Ido Road in Ibadan. Police operatives led by the divisional police officer of Ile-Ido Divisional Police reportedly moved swiftly to the location where the motorcycle was recovered. During the operation, two suspects identified as Sanusi Audu and Amisu Sani were arrested and taken into custody for further investigation. The Commissioner of Police in the state, Femi Harino, has directed that the suspect be charged to court at the conclusion of investigations. The police also commended members of the public for providing timely information and urged residents to continue reporting suspicious activities to the nearest police station. Medical equipment worth millions of naira is said to be donated to the University College Hospital Ibadan as City Changers Global, a non-governmental organization, prepares to hold a 3-in-1 program in the city. The president of City Changers Global, Apostle Matthew Oluwajoba, disclosed this during a press conference on the program. Our reporter, Olamide Owolabi, who was at the event, has the details.
City Rangers Global is a non-governmental organization founded in 2010 by Apostle Matthew Oluwajoba, dedicated to leadership development, capacity building, and humanitarian services, particularly providing support for people in need. As part of preparations for a 2026 3-in-1 program in Ibadan, which includes a leadership repositioning conference, medical outreach, and donation of medical equipment to the University College Hospital, Ibadan, the organization held a press conference to outline its activities. Addressing journalists, the president of City Changers Global, Apostle Matthew Oluwajoba, explained that he was motivated to establish the organization after witnessing cases of health negligence around him, which inspired him to support government efforts in providing humanitarian assistance. He stated that the Leadership Repositioning Conference will hold tomorrow, Thursday, 12th March, at the International Conference Center, Ibadan. He added that a 2-day medical outreach for about 3,000 people will hold at Glory Tabernacle Ministry, Ojuri, Bodija, on Friday, 13th March and Saturday, 14th March, 2026 from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. daily.
One of our agenda is to take care of the ministries, especially the ministers of God, and to take care of all leaders in the society, leaders in the community, leaders in the government sector, leaders in various organizations, especially leaders in Christendom. Our objective is to make sure that leaders are being equipped. Leaders will be able to understand what they are being called to and what they are being called for.
In his remarks, the director of City Changers Global, Reverend Francis Adishola, said pre-registration had earlier been conducted for the medical outreach, noting that participants will need a card to gain entry into the venue, although registration will still be available at the venue.
Already we had the pre-registration, of which over 1,600 to 1,700 have pre-registered with their access card. Because without the access card, you cannot come into the venue. And we're doing that in order to be better organized, to avoid what we call stampede, right? So that if you have our access card, then you have the opportunity to enter into that place.
Also speaking at the press conference, the wife of the president of City Changers Global, Dr. Covenant Oluwajoba, stated that the organization has partnered with medical centers for 3 months to ensure that individuals diagnosed during the outreach receive proper follow-up care after the program.
40 food container shipped all the way from the United States. Nothing else inside, not a pencil. Nothing else other than medical equipment that are going to be donated totally and completely to BCH. And we're doing this because of our motto, a service to humanity, a service to God.
The grand finale of the program, which is a donation of medical equipment worth millions of naira to the University College Hospital, Ibadan. It's scheduled to hold on Monday, 16th March 2026. Olamide Wolabi, BCOS News.
You can reach us on GoTV, channel 134 and channel 113 on Star Times. Now, before I go, contribute your quota to move Nigeria forward. That ends the midday news. Good afternoon.
A complicated pregnancy leads a couple to seek medical solutions. And so begins revelation upon revelation of the strangest side of human behavior.
I can't help myself anymore.
Wale Adenuga Production Super Story presents Life is a Teacher, full of action, comedy, romance, and your favorite stars: Odunlade Adekola, Rachel Oniga, Obodo Emiele, Yinka Ademo, Jide Kosoko, Livinus Nnochi, Ayo Adesoya, Dan Iwodi, Ronke Oshodiuke, Woli Arole, Chinyere Wilfred, Amechi Monago, Lanre Hassan, Tunde Adeyemo, Toyin Oshinaike, Madam Kofo, Rotimi Salami, Eric Obinna, Hadiza Abubakar, King Basi. Life is a Teacher, a thriller based on true events. The more we live, the more we learn.
You see this one that you bring, those are the things we will use to do sacrifice.
Me Haja Koja.
Let's say you want me to punish you. Give me my blockers. Come on, my blockers, give me.
I am his girlfriend. Who the hell are you?
Bow for the boys. Say that bow for the boys. After boys, Baba. Now you. Hey, okay. Do you know who you are talking to?
I honestly tried to convince him to date you, but the guy said he does not want. He said he does not want to be with somebody who is always shaking her butt all over social media, all in the name of influencing.
Say your wife is too local. If not because of a locality, I for don't toast them.
Mama, Mr.